Hello students, after few days break we are back again with our biology lectures. In last lecture we discussed about prokaryotic cell. We discussed about how the cell wall of the prokaryotic cell is, how the membrane of the prokaryotic cell is, and how the nucleus is there in prokaryotic cell. So small topic was remaining in that prokaryotic cell, that is ribosomes and inclusion bodies. So we will look today about, or we will discuss about ribosomes and inclusion bodies. So we will start from the ribosomes. Ribosomes are small structures, very small or tiny structures which are associated with membrane of the prokaryotic cell. It is associated with the membrane of the prokaryotic cell, which is of size of 15 nanometer to 20 nanometer. Usually a 15 to 20 nanometers the size na ase. Now the function of the ribosome is, it involves in protein synthesis process. Ribosomes are involved in the protein synthesis process. Ribosome is said to be 70S in case of prokaryotes. There are two types of ribosomes. In case of prokaryotes it is 70S, and in case of eukaryotes it is 80S. And these ribosomes have two units. One is 50S unit and one is 30S unit. Okay. Now I will explain you later what this S stands for in 50S and 30S and 70S. Let me first go towards the function of the ribosome. के ribosome નું function શું છે? So as I have said earlier, it is involved in the process of protein synthesis. It is associated with mRNA. It joins with mRNA. It binds with the mRNA, and by using the codes that are present in the mRNA, it invites amino acids, and it will make chain of amino acid which will be eventually called as protein molecule. This protein molecule is having chain of amino acids, and these amino acids are included in the chain by reading the codes on mRNA. You must have heard the term that is central dogma of life. बराबर? Central dogma of life is DNA is converted into RNA and RNA is converted into protein. This is called as the central dogma of life. Okay. So in this process, when RNA is turned into a protein, this RNA, that is messenger RNA, which is having the message to code for the amino acids which will create a chain, and that ultimately be the protein molecule. Okay. Now I will explain you that what this S stands for in case of 70S and 30S. This is actually not in your syllabus, but if you appear for the NEET exam, it is important for you to exactly understand how or what that S stands for. So 70S ribosome have two units of 50S and 30S. This S is called as Swedberg unit. This unit is for the sedimentation rate. Now you would be wondering what is sedimentation rate. In laboratories, the pathology laboratories, they have a certain instrument called as centrifuge. In that centrifuge there are some tubes in which some liquid is put, and it revolves very fast, so that the units of that particular liquid will be sedimented. That means they are separated by using this centrifuge process and centrifugation machine. In case of blood, જો આપણે બ્લડ યુઝ કરીએ અને સેન્ટ્રીફ્યુગેશનની પ્રોસેસ ફોલો કરીએ, સો ઇન કેસ ઓફ ધેટ this blood will be separated into cells and plasma or serum, whatever we can say. So this is based on the centrifugation and the rate of sedimentation, એટલે કે જે blood cells જે છે ત્યાં liquid ની અંદર જે settle down થશે તો એનો આ જે rate હશે that will be called as sedimentation rate. Now આનાથી એક લેવલ ઉપરની પ્રોસેસ છે that is called as ultra centrifugation, કે જે એક સેલ ની અંદરના જે components છે તેને બી એ સેડિમેન્ટ કરી શકે એટલી સ્પીડમાં એ રિવોલ્વ કરશે. So in case of ultra centrifugation, whenever we use this ultra centrifugation process in a cell, for example in prokaryotic cell, the ribosomes sedimentation rate would be this 70. હવે આપણને એમ થાય કે if one unit is 50, another unit is 30, why whole ribosome is not 80s? But this is not 50 plus 30 is equal to 80 હોવું જોઈએ એ રીતે, બરાબર? This is sedimentation rate. So with these individual units એ લોકોનું જ્યારે sedimentation rate measure કરવામાં આવ્યું તો it was 50 and 30s. But જ્યારે એ આખું એક યુનિટ તરીકે વર્ક કરતું હતું એટલે આખું રિબોઝોમ હતું તો it was showing this sedimentation rate, that's why it is 70s. Okay, in case of eukaryotic cell the ribosome is of 80s અને એના જે બે સબ યુનિટ છે they are 60 and 40. See 60 and 40 નું જો આપણે ટોટલ કરીએ તો 100s થાય, but in case of this it is different. Okay, now let's move towards inclusion bodies. So we are till now we are very clear with the concept of what is the difference between prokaryotic cell and eukaryotic cell. Prokaryotic cells do not have membrane bound organelles. They do not have membrane bound organelles. So these are the structures which are there in their cytoplasm and they are reserved structures. These reserved structures are there for some biochemical processes and they are not membrane bound. જે રીતે આપણે વાત કરીએ in case of eukaryotic cell they have organelles which are properly membrane bound. These are not membrane bound, and for example they are phosphate granules and glycogen granules which are involved in specific biochemical activities. Apart from that, in some blue-green algae, there is an organism called as blue-green algae, જે આપણે લીલ કહીએ તેની જ એક ટાઈપ છે blue-green algae. એમાં and there are two different bacteria, that is purple sulfur bacteria, purple photosynthetic bacteria and green photosynthetic bacteria. એટલે એવા બેક્ટેરિયા કે જે photosynthesis process કરી શકે. Those bacteria which can carry out photosynthesis process, તેમાં બે છે purple અને green, they have gas vacuoles. So this is also included in inclusion bodies. બરાબર? તો પ્રોકેરિયોટિક સેલમાં આપણો અહીંયા ઓલમોસ્ટ બધું જ એક્સપ્લેનેશન આ લેવલ પર તમારું ઓવર થઈ ગયું છે. બરાબર? એ તમારે અત્યારે આટલી જ વસ્તુ તમારે આ સ્ટાન્ડર્ડમાં કરવાની છે. બરાબર? તો એમાં આપણે જે લાસ્ટ ટોપિક જોયો તે કયો છે રિબોસોમ્સ એન્ડ ઇન્ક્લુઝન બોડી. નાઉ યુકેરિયોટિક સેલ પર આપણે એક થોડું બ્રીફ ઇન્ટ્રોડક્શન લઈએ. As eukaryotic cell is a very big topic, we cannot cover whole eukaryotic cell in a single lecture. So I will give a brief explanation today about eukaryotic cell, and from the next lecture we will start the organelles of this eukaryotic cell. So this is eukaryotic cell. The most important feature of the eukaryotic cell, that is how they differ from the prokaryotic cell. First, membrane bound organelles. Okay, eukaryotic cells. Now prokaryotic cells do not have membrane bound organelles. Eukaryotic cells have membrane bound organelles. Second thing, they have developed nucleus, well defined or well developed nucleus, as they have the nuclear membrane. In case of prokaryotic cell, the prokaryotic cell have nucleoid structure. They do not have the proper well membrane structure in case of nucleus, while in case of eukaryotic cell they are having a membrane bound structure. Well defined membrane is around the nucleus, so it is a developed nucleus in case of eukaryotic cell. And other is they are having cytoskeleton. In case of prokaryotes they do not have cytoskeleton. In case of humans, what is the function of a skeleton? That same function is in the case of cytoskeleton, which gives support to cell, and it includes various proteins for that. There are so many different proteins which carry out the cytoskeleton, the function of cytoskeleton. So these are the features of eukaryotic cell which makes them different from the prokaryotic cell. Now there are many group of organisms which are having eukaryotic cell. Protista, animals like us, yes, we are called animals, as we say social animals, plants and fungi. So here we can see there is a variety of organisms in which eukaryotic cells are there. So obviously there are some differences in these cells. So we will look these differences in the further lectures. So these are the different organisms in which eukaryotic cells are there. So from next lecture we will talk about the organelles which are there inside this particular eukaryotic cell. It may differ in plant cell and what we can say animal cells. Majorly these are the two main types of eukaryotic cells, and some of the organelles may differ in animal cell and plant cell, which we will look after in next lectures. Okay, so you have to make notes about this lecture and send it to me on WhatsApp in our group, and if you have any doubt you can contact me on WhatsApp or you can call me. Thank you.